Good morning, Willow Creek fans. This is Tony and Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone. We are in Preston Forest this week, and we're actually going to have two sales. One is in Preston Forest and one is in Gate City. So later on this evening, we'll be showing you our Gate City location, but we would like to show you this one first. So if you'll follow me in. So we're going to start off in our foyer area here, and I'll let Karen pan down to the rug. We have probably 4 or 5 Karastan rugs throughout this house, and they seem to be in great condition. So if you're looking for a nice rug, you probably definitely want to come to this sale. And Karen, I think if you'll over here, we have a hickory chair piece, which is really nice, great condition, and all the furniture in this house is probably from the Federal piece. All the furniture has been well taken care of by the family, and you'll see some Chinese items on here. A lot of these are rose medallion pieces. We have a tea set that's rose medallion there, as well as a nice planter on top. Then we'll go around this way. We rose medallion planter on this side, and then just there's a lot of nice little small pieces of furniture that can go in a small area in your house if you're looking just for a little table, a little stand, something like that. And then if you'll come into the living room here, we'll show you for those folks that like tea sets, things like that. We have a lot of those. This is a lovely piece. It doesn't have a maker on it, but it seems to be solid wood, so that might be something you're looking for. This is kind of neat. This is actually a bookcase where you put your encyclopedias in, and we're including the encyclopedias in this piece together. It is solid wood. And then in this house, we didn't find a maker mark on any of the furniture because I think all of it's been reupholstered. It's very good and it's in excellent condition. So if you're looking for a good sofa, good chairs, this might be something you would look for. And then on the wall, highlight these two pictures. These are actually reproductions, but if you're into the Civil War history, they look like they're great reproductions. This certainly might be something you want to take a look at. And then we'll come over here and highlight this beautiful secretary that we have. It is solid cherry. It's in excellent condition. I couldn't find too many things wrong with it whatsoever. It's a great piece. I think it is a Craftique piece. And for those folks who know about Craftique, it's actually a company that does high-end reproduction of old types of furniture. We do have a Blinko, and it is an old one. It is a Blinko pitcher, and you can see all the bubbles in it, and you can actually see on the bottom here where it was blown and handmade. So, you want to go here? Okay. Like I said, we have two nice Queen Anne chairs. They have been reupholstered. So the original chairs, I don't know the original company, but it looks to me like they were great pieces of furniture. And like I said, there's lots of little tables in here. This is a lamp style table. We also have lots of
Embroidered pillows. They're really cute.
Yeah, they're really nice. And they also kind of got that mid-century vibe, those greens and oranges and yellows for those that collect those type of items. We have...
Tony, let me interrupt you just a second.
Sure.
These chairs, they are coming across navy, I think, in this video, but they're actually a hunter green and gold.
They are. There is a small settee here. It's done in a very neutral gold beige looking color. And then of course we have some prints throughout the house. Little table there. And for those who like brass, we have some brass items and a nice table that folds up. So if you're looking for a table that you can pull out or bring in and out of a room, you can do that as well.
Let me see if I can show this rug.
Yeah. This is a Karastan rug also. It is in excellent condition. So, and the colors, I love the reds in it, the deep reddish color of it. It has some pinks and blues as well. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to stop for a second. We do have, for those collectors of Louis Vuitton, we actually have a real Louis Vuitton bag here. So it's got the worn look, and you can see where the leather has some of the oils from the hands and things like that, which is common with Louis Vuitton. We are about 99.9% sure that it is definitely a real Louis Vuitton. We also have a Gucci bag that we believe to be real. You could do your homework on it as well, but everything based on the stitching and all of that seems to be authentic to Gucci. And plus we have just some high-end
you have a leather coach.
Yeah, a leather coach and a Dooney Burke, is it?
Yeah.
Say it. And this one seems like it's never been used. So, but we just wanted to highlight those here in the living room. So we're going to go to the dining room, and the reason we're calling it the shiny sale, you're getting ready to see why. So I'll let Karen pan in here for a second. We have lots of sterling silver and silver plate in this house. So the first area that Karen is showing you, those are silver plate items. However, that is a Waterford decanter set, which is in great condition. It's quite lovely. So if you collect Waterford, that might be something you would want to have. And like I said, there's prints throughout. Now, over here on the buffet, this buffet is all sterling. These are all sterling silver pieces. And the way I priced the pieces was based on weight of sterling. So whatever the current price is. So if you were to melt these items down, they would be at the price of weight. So, they've all been cleaned for the most part, and really, really nice condition. And then in the China Hutch, you'll see that these are all silver plate items. And they've all been cleaned and they look really good. There's some really nice bowls here that you could use for the holidays or to decorate with. And then as Karen's showing you the furniture, this is Craftique. This is a reproduction of furniture probably from the late 1800s. It is in great condition. I haven't seen any marks on it. The table had a padding on it and had been covered, so it's in excellent condition. Cut to clear on the table, probably from the late 1800s. It's done in that ruby red. It's quite beautiful as well. And these candelabras here are really, really nice, and they've been cleaned as well. Like I said, the table is in excellent condition.
You want to talk about the china?
Sure. This is a Wedgwood. It's pattern 595. Is that correct, Karen?
W595, yes.
595. So Wedgwood does most of all their patterns by numbers. It's got a really good look to it. It's got the lions, as you can see, the crest in it, and looks.
And there are a lot of place settings.
And the pieces that you see on the table, we opened up so Karen can show you down at the bottom there. These pieces have never been used. This set of china was never used in the house. So we're going to head now to the kitchen and to the den. So in our kitchen area, we have quite a bit of glass, a lot of American Brilliance. There's 4 or 5 pieces of those, and just regular glass from the Depression. This pattern used to be sought after quite a bit. It is called, it's from Copeland and Mayflower. So we have more pieces that are actually on top of a bookcase. We'll show you here in a few minutes. Karen is showing you right now some Waterford. We have 8, 9 stems, and then we have smaller stems of Waterford. If you collect Waterford stems, these are very, very nice. And of course we have glass decanters. glass pieces, bowls, things like that. We also have some candy dishes there that she's highlighting, and some really nice, I want to say we have probably 6 of these, but for holiday, these platters are just excellent, and they look to have no chips or anything like that on them. I think that's it in the kitchen. So once again, we have some more silver plate here. For those that like the silver plate, we do have some ironstone. I know we have a few collectors of that. A few pieces of vintage Pyrex bowls done in the orange, the green, and the yellow. That's quite collectible right now. This table set that you're seeing is not for sale. There's a few items in this house that are not for sale. This is a downsizing situation, but for the most part, everything you're going to see is for sale. We do have a sofa, probably from the 20s, 30s time period, and Karen, if you'll pan towards the little Halloween area there, you'll see 3 tables that we have. That is Heritage Signature on the very end. We have 2 of those tables. We have a console table there, and just a little table that can fold down. Like I said, there was quite a few tables and in the house. Now Karen's showing you a Confederate piece, and this Confederate piece, if you all remember our sale a couple of weeks ago, it's one of the same artists. They actually had 2 of those here. So they are signed and numbered prints. So I know some of you have been asking us, could you get some of those that were left from that other sale? We did have 2 available here from this house, which we thought was very coincidental. So they actually put these together and made like a little china hutch out of both pieces of furniture here, which I thought was kind of a neat idea if you're looking to do something like that in your house. But they're actually bookcases type desks, something like that. But we have more glass here, another set of china. This is a Nortaki set, and it's a very simple pattern. So it's just gold and the cream color. And folks, we're really sorry about the lighting. It's a little dark in this house, and hopefully you're being able to see everything.
Here's some more pieces of
The Mayflower,
yes,
that we were talking about earlier. And they appear to be in really good shape. No chips, maybe a chip or 2 on a plate. This is kind of a neat piece. This is a leather chair that rocks, and it gives you that mid-century vibe, I would say, and I think it's kind of neat. You could really highlight that with a pillow or something like that. Once again, another one of the Confederate prints, and then we have, for those brass items, we do have some Baldwin brass up here, and for those who collect brass, it's the higher-end brass items. And I think that might be it in here, Karen. We do have a really lovely rug on the floor. It does not match the sofa, unfortunately.
It is stressing Tony out.
Yeah, it is kind of stressing me out here. I feel like it needs to match, but it is what it is. So the next room we're going to highlight.
I'm coming.
People say they can't hear me, so I don't want to do that and mess it up. The next room we're highlighting is the office area, and we have a few Christmas items, which is unusual. So we didn't get to celebrate as much as we normally do at every estate sale, but we did get an opportunity to celebrate a little bit. We do have a TV. It's a tube TV. This is furniture is kind of neat. I think it has, and I keep saying the word mid-century vibe, but it's got those greens and yellows, and it actually separates. So
yeah, it's like a sectional couch.
It's kind of neat.
Here's the other piece, and it has an ottoman.
Yeah, so you could actually put this piece in the middle there and make a longer sofa, or just have different pieces in the corners. Once again, we have a lot of the pillows in the house, some neat ones, some prints, a little bit of Easter there. And then for those we have
lots of cookbooks.
Yes, lots of cookbooks. We know
Lots of local cookbooks.
Yeah, we have a lot of folks that come to the store to our sales, and they tell us they buy the cookbooks, and we ask what they cook out of them. They tell them they just read them. So there's a lot of reading here. Few Walt Disney books, vintage Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge, and then I want to highlight the CDs for just a moment. For our album fans, we have one album. It is a Beatles album. So that's all we have in this estate sale besides a few CDs.
Okay, so just so y'all know, I tried to get Tony to model the coats for this video, and he would not. So if you need to see him on in person, he will be at this sale, and he'll be happy to model him for you.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, just to let you know, these are made, most of them are made by J. Fur, and these are minks, and they're really in great condition, been well taken care of. We took the bags off of them, but we have 5 of the coats. We have the long coats and some shorter ones. We have a stole here as well. So kind of neat. And of course we have a few little pieces that you would wrap around your neck.
Yeah,
keep
for
warm,
different coats.
For different coats, things like that. And we'll show you that up here you'll see some clothing. We have more clothing. For the most part, quite high-end clothing. She liked to dress and shop well. So we'll go to the next room. So this bedroom suite here is for sale. The canopy has actually been added to it, so if someone bought it, they could actually take it off. It is I believe a full bed. I couldn't tell whether or not it cannot be made up into a queen, but it's a very good piece. It looks to be, couldn't find the maker mark, but probably a Kincaid bed, one of those, maybe a Thomasville bed. And so Karen, in the corner there.
Yeah, so I have luggage. I have lots and lots and lots of accessories. I have small change purses and billfolds. I have hair, bows, barrettes. We have winter toboggans. We have earmuffs. I have tons of gloves. I have knee highs and hose and belts. And then we have fry boots. And we have some Papagallo boots. And just, just some really kind of high-end things. And I'll pan over to the closets. I have lots of shoes in the closets, lots and lots of clothes.
Yeah, and on the clothes, there's Ralph Lauren and Klein, just to name a few of them. Talbots. So the higher end clothing lines, and she took care of everything, and they were in excellent condition. You did notice we have some blue and white. We do have a dresser here. It does have a little damage on the bottom, but it's still got that good look. It's almost like a Bombay look to it. So we'll go to the next room. And I guess you would call this the linen book room. It's just a mixture of different things. But you'll see on this table right here, we probably have about 10 rugs, 10 throw rugs that we have. They're priced to sell, so hopefully you guys will be able to get in on those. And they all look or appear to be in great condition. Which way are you going, Karen?
I don't know. Let me just start on one end. I'll try to kind of pan around.
So the chair Karen is showing you right now, Karen really likes this chair.
It's gorgeous.
It's got I would say the colors are a little goldish beige with hints of blue throughout it. And once again, it's one of those chairs I think it's been reupholstered by the family. Of course, we have picture frames. We do have some sets for like the mirror and the comb and all those. This is a Bombay chest that is for jewelry, and it is in great condition. Do have a lovely piece of furniture here, And I didn't highlight in the other room, but we have an alabaster lamp, and we also have 2 candlesticks as well as a wine alabaster thing. And then once again, we have Beer Bradley, several of those purses, some of those higher end items. And as you can see, the furniture in this room, by the way, is Ethan Allen. And once again, it's got that maple look, probably the 70s, 80s, and it's really in great condition, like bookcases. We have cubby holes.
I know, these are really cute. Let me shut this so I can get a better picture.
The only thing in this bedroom that will not be sold is the bed. The family has decided to keep this bed, but the furniture is all to be sold in this estate sale. Lots of books, some really nice ones. And then on the bed is lots of linens. I cannot tell you the number of scarves this woman had, but they're all in excellent condition. Some of them have with the brand new tags. $69.50 is the original price on that. And then just as a whole, lots and lots of linens, throws, things like that in the estate here. And I'm sure, Karen, you showed them the pocketbooks over there. Some of those really nice ones.
Several more pocketbooks.
So, do you want to end right here?
We can.
Okay. So, this is a downsizing situation. So the basement is not open, and currently the family is staying down there until we complete the sale up here. So that's why it doesn't seem like we have a lot for those guys collecting tools and things like that. There are none of that because the family will be keeping those for additional yard work that they will need those for. However, it is a great sale, and we hope that you can come. Now, the times on this sale
will be put on Facebook later this evening as we finalize it, because as you know, we got 2 sales this week, and they're not very far apart. 10 minutes,
probably
maybe.
10 minutes, yes.
So we're trying to coordinate it so if you come to one, you'll be able to get to the other one. So and it's also Halloween, so trick or treat. We'll be taking all candy donations. And we want to make sure we end early so that we don't, get caught up in the traffic or have you all get caught up in the traffic.
So, as always, we don't answer pricing questions on social media, so please do not send those to us. And here, the parking should be really easy for you guys. It is a little, there is a little hill, not too bad. However, our checkout will be outside on this site just due to the fact that we have limited space in this house. I think that might be it, Karen.
I think that's it.
Well, as always, we appreciate your business, and we will be making another video a little later this evening. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.